I'm Larry Williams, and I'm here checking out the Georgia State women's golf team.
And I wanted to find out the state of college golf along with Georgia State's.
I'm here with head coach of the Georgia State women's golf team, Coach Kathy Mant. Coach, what's the state of Georgia State golf and Georgia State women's golf in particular?
Well, I think Georgia State golf is in great form. I mean, between the men's and women's team, and we've got a lot of very talented players with us. As far as the state of our women's golf team at Georgia State, I think we're a very young team. We're learning. We learn from our mistakes. We're learning about how to get the ball in the hole, and our scores are a little higher than I'd like to see right now. But I actually think that as we continue to grow, for the rest of this tournament, conference championship, and even for next year, I think there's some wonderful things that are going to be happening. So I'm excited about golf at Georgia State.
How much of an advantage is it to have this event here in your own backyard?
It actually is an advantage because the girls really know the golf course. The disadvantage is they know where the trouble is, but the advantage is that we know where we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to play it. Sometimes it doesn't work our way. Today was a little bit of a struggle, I think, for a couple of our players, but it still is an advantage to have a home tournament, to be able to be with your team in your home. We're not necessarily in our own beds, but it still is our home tournament. Have people there rooting for us. We don't get to see that at a lot of our events because our players are international players and their parents aren't here. So to have fans and people come and watch us and support us is really exciting.
Where did you guys finish at today?
We are tied for 10th.
Okay.
Out of the 15 teams. So we've got some work to do,
Okay.
And I know that we can make that up.
Is there a ton of young golf talent around the country as far as a recruiting base?
The talent is tremendous within the United States and overseas. We are an international team. Years ago, that's kind of where we had to go to get some players. So this next year, we have 2 freshmen who have committed at walk-on from Georgia, so that'll be great to have a little Georgia help there. But yeah, the talent is really tremendous, and what some of these young kids can do, it's great. It's just our struggle is to recruit them and get them to come to Georgia State, and as we keep doing things and Georgia State keeps making a name for itself, the amount of looks and emails and calls that we have been getting are more this year than they have been when you combine everything together for the other 15 years that I've been at Georgia State.
This weekend I read a report in the USA Today. Tulsa is getting rid of their golfing program.
Really?
Yes.
Women's program?
It didn't specify. They said the athletic department is getting rid of it to cut costs.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a worry amongst other college golf programs, or is this just an isolated?
I look at it actually
situation?
2 ways. Quite honestly, the budget that it takes to run a golf program is nothing compared to some of the other sports. I mean, truly, if you look at football, basketball, track, where you have a huge number of athletes on it, I think that there's a huge amount of money that's spent there. So I'm surprised to hear that. And I think also as far as Title IX, having the women's program is going to be very important. So do I worry? I mean, that if they're cutting golf programs out, then there are some serious issues with their athletic program because we're a drop in the bucket, I think, compared to what it costs for a lot of other teams to function just because of numbers.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. That was head coach Kathy Mant.
All right.